So we're trying this again.
Are you worried that using your home address for business puts your privacy at risk? At iPostal One?
Why did you pee on my old cell phone, Nimbus? Ugh! Can you hear me now? Oh, you can hear me. Okay, good. Good. I had to restart my phone. Nimbus. Nimbus. You know you're in the way, Nimbus. Kitty. Kitty, 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 doo. Oh. So as I was saying in my last attempt to do this stream, sweetheart, you're really in the way here. What the? Okay, what's going on here? I know I just downloaded that file. Okay, this is weird. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. This computer's acting really strange. All over you, all over me. Okay. Hopefully the sound. I can hear me now? No, I cannot hear me now. Hopefully the sound. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this computer's just ancient. What is a Discord mod exactly, ladies and gentlemen? As I say, I am making use of my extremely old computers, attempting to do this with a varying amount of outdated technology. And one of the things I did was try to download a photograph, but what happened to it, I couldn't tell you. Google account. Hey, Richard. What's up, Google? I am so tired. I don't even know why I'm doing this. Google account. What did you do for Christmas? I worked a 16-hour shift. Yeah, Christmas Eve, my company asked me to stay late for 4 hours and then come in early for 4 hours. So I had an 8-hour turnaround, getting off at 9 a.m. and having to be back at 1. And then on Christmas Day, I got off at 5 a.m. and had to be back at 1. No. Christmas Eve, got off at 9 a.m. and had to be back at 5 p.m. Christmas Day, got off at 5 a.m. and had to be back at 1 p.m. Then the day after Christmas was a slow day, so I had a 12-hour turnaround. Go count. More important, what did you eat? Did I eat? I had a cinnamon roll, 2 tamales, and 2 cheeseburgers from McDonald's. I mean, yeah, guys, look. I mean, I'm doing this here. Jim, stick with brown rice and you will have solid stool. No, you won't. Allie the AI. Hi, everyone. Cheeseburgers deluxe at McDonald's right now. Do they have. I don't know. Is Cheeseburger Deluxe an American McDonald's offering? Because I don't recall the Cheeseburger Deluxe. I mean they've got like the Big Mac, and they have the double cheeseburger. And now it says it's complete. All over you, all over. Mike, anything special at work on Christmas or just normal day? It was actually relatively slow on Christmas, and that did mean that they closed the gate I was supposed to work at. We had torrential rain here in California. I mean, this problem with us Californians is that we cannot deal with rain. I mean, just a little bit of rain makes us freak the f out. So rain is something that we really have trouble with. So we had some solid rain here, and of course, we've got the burn scar from all the wildfires that hasn't been properly taken care of. So there was a flooding alert in Los Angeles, but it was raining at my work, and I had to be standing out in it because they were like, "No, you don't get to not work; you get to work." So there were trucks for me to log. And I mean, there were special orders for the day and all that. But I mean, just to understand something that really sucks about my work. On the night shift when I'm working alone, I'm fine. But when I'm not working alone, my partner is a female. Okay. And when I'm working alone, I work in a guard shack that's fit for 3 people. When I work with somebody else, they send me to the other guard shack, which only fits one. So if it's raining, the female gets the shack. You know, she gets to sit there and be nice and warm, and I just, I have to sit there and be cold. It's just that's how it is. It's not a conversation. I'm not like, well, we could no. She gets the shack. It's that simple. Okay. So I sit out there and I freeze my ass off or I get soaking wet, and that's just life. Okay, you don't as a man, you do the dirty stuff. You do the things that are unpleasant. So that's just how it's got to be. And it's like, yeah, it's not pleasant, but it's what one does. It's just like if hi Bingo. Google account. Wendy's is better than McDonald's. Eh. Wendy's is kind of hard to come by out where I live, so not impossible, but difficult. So I don't really worry about it too much. I mean, I do try to review Wendy's every now and again. The Great One. Hey, Richard, what's up? Okay. Pretty sure I got a pimple right in here under the hair. You guys can't see it, but I've got about as much beard as I will tolerate before I shave it off. KG Kaylee, can you hold an entire grapefruit in your mouth? No. Depends on the size of the grapefruit. I mean, I guess if we're a small one. Bingo Healer, have a serious announcement. There is a site called It's Games World. It's supposed to be a quiz channel, but the host teased an autistic child and encouraged others to do the same. Well, that sucks. LEI, it doesn't have to be that way. You can ask her to do you a favor. Try, hey, can you do me a favor and help me with the guard shack rotation schedule that makes her feel like she's in control? No, Allie, it does have to be that way. I, as the man, have a responsibility. Okay? It's a guy thing. You do not ask a female to stand in the rain. You don't. It's not something a man does. She gets the heater, she gets the shack. It is that simple. It's not open for debate. Oh. Bingo Healer, we are looking for supporters to be against the channel. Yeah, we should probably all get together and send YouTube a complaint. If they get enough complaints, they'll do something. Out of the AI, crazy psychological thing, the whole favor trick. It called the Benjamin Franklin effect. Again, it just doesn't work that way. Zaddy of all zoots, when you think of the nummiest way to consume a phalange, what they be? I honestly never think of that. The one and only Nicole. People are writing books tonight. Yeah. Bingo Healer, F under your mum's chin. What? Memory, hi, how are you? I am. I'm doing all right. Ah, where did my chat go? Artmore, hi, Rich. Bingo Healer, thank you. Michael P8, you few Peter Griffin. Six Buzz. What's the difference between orphans and apples? Apples get picked. That's not funny. Eh. I think it's kind of funny. I think it's rather sad. Dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. Georgia Watts. It's Peter Griffin in Down syndrome mode. OMG. Well, that's not very nice. You're a little bitch. Mike, ain't Sunday one of you easier days? Yeah. I mean, it wasn't a lot to do at my second job today. But my primary rendering computer was having problems, and I had to take it apart. So I had things to do. Bingo Healer, okay, guys. The channel is called It's Gaming World. My computer said there's rainy days ahead. Ugh. Sweet Caroline, good times never felt so good. I'll be inclined. Why do you smell like poopy? You smell like poopy, Nimbus. What's wrong? Artmore, do you like coffee or no? Yes, I love coffee, Art. In fact, if you look at my Amazon wish list, there should be some coffee on there. I generally like they have Ghostbuster themed coffee, and it's like I would like to have that, but I cannot afford it. So no, I'm not buying it. But I mean, I will give people the opportunity to buy it for me. Jim, sweet thumbnail, Richard. Yeah, that's um, I just it got real foggy at my work, and I was like, I mean, I need to capture this. You guys, I mean, obviously, my photography. I mean, I do the photography thing, and I mean, I post a photograph every day on my blog, Photographs of Mad Richard, and so everywhere I go, I'm always got that mindset of, should I be taking a picture of this? Oh, Artmore, where is Philip? Is he okay? So far as I know, he's fine. Art. Um, I spoke to him, or I texted him the other day. He said he was okay. He doesn't really communicate much right now. I mean, I think he graduated from college, or maybe he didn't. He didn't say, but he said he was going to graduate, and I think he's just taking some time because he hurt himself. He hurt his back weightlifting, and he may be taking some time. Salamankia, hi, Bingo Healer. I might put it on my channel too, if YouTube allows it. You could put that in a post, Bingo. Coffee makes your kidneys turn green and come out your nose. Really? If that were true, that would have happened to me a long time ago. Sweetheart, not on the keys. VM, yeah, Phil's recovering from an injury last I heard, yeah. Bingo, no, I just wanted to be gross. Okay. Zadival Zoots, which investment of the stock do you prefer? I don't know, dude. Apple's a solid investment. Costco is as well. Particularly now, Costco is becoming a better and better commodity because people are turning to Costco in the bad economy as they do believe they get better bargains. People are being more and more creative with their money in order to try to keep it. So Costco is a really great stock right now because it's going to go up in the bad economy. Bingo, the only one I make sick was myself. Yeah, well, Bingo, here being the thing, I could tell you that my brother in law was a very religious man because every time um, he slept in the bed with my sister, I kept hearing, Jesus Christ, woman! She was fumigating. Uh, so, as I say, it's really hard to gross me out because I have heard so many disgusting things in my life. Mike, Dunkin' coffee is amazing. Mm. Uh, how did you know it was Dunkin' though, Mike? I mean, it was Dunkin' peppermint bark coffee that I was. That's what's in here is Dunkin' peppermint bark coffee. I got it on sale. Doesn't taste much like peppermint, but smells pretty good. VM, which first lady would you bang? Um, I would definitely bang Melania. I mean, memory, things are only going to get higher. I know. Bingo Healer, that voice was funny. I don't know what you're referring to. Memory, a bag of coffee is like $7 to $12 now. For a cheap one, yeah. I mean, okay, just be clear. I'm not opposed to buying a $50 bag of coffee. I just it's a matter of affording a $50 bag of coffee, not buying it. So I mean, I will 100% buy premium coffee. I love coffee and I like good coffee, and that's what I do. But you know what it is I shop. I often shop at a discount market, and if they have coffee on sale, like the bag of Dunkin' peppermint bark coffee was less than $1. Okay, so I was like, well, that's a great deal. So even if I don't like it, and I pour it out into the garden, I mean, it cost me less than it would to get a cup of coffee at a restaurant. So it's one of those things. Tartanib juice, Coco. Do you design for coats for Saks fifth in the early '80s? No. Bingo Healer, I love to have a beef with Duncan because Duncan's my mate. A beer with Duncan. Well, VM, what about Jackie O? Jackie O makes turkey, or is a turkey company, and their turkey is. I mean, they're got to be very careful because the fillers they add are pretty nasty. Bingo! I'm a girl, but if I was a man, I would pick Martha Washington. Isn't Martha like dead though? So I thought he meant like living. Look, guys, just be clear on the subject. If there was one politician that I could bang, it would be Harris. I mean, I think she's hot as hell, but Melania is not a politician; she's a first lady, and I would definitely not kick her out of my bed. Mike, ever had copy luwak? No. What is copy luwak? Is it that poop coffee? There are two kinds of poop coffee. There's black ivory, and I forget what the other one is called. Oh yeah, Copy Luwak is civet poop coffee, as opposed to black ivory, which is elephant poop coffee, and I have had neither. Hi. Bingo Healer, that's a song. Uh, Bald Use of Zeus, hottest female celeb. Eh, I don't know, dude. I don't follow that sort of thing. Bingo Healer, Jackie O is dead. VM, nah, I meant first ladies during their time when their husbands were in office. Um, I don't really know what first ladies. I don't follow first ladies, so I would still be like, Trump's wife because he picks them for their looks. VM, because Jackie Kennedy is some smoking. Yeah, I mean, Bingo Healer, does a president have to be married? No, a president does not have to be married, and the first lady does not have to be his wife, even if he is. He can choose anyone to be his first lady. There was one president, I forget who chose his daughter as the first lady. Hey. Bald of Zeus. Okay, hottest male celeb then. Patrick Stewart. Bingo Healer. Cool. Bald of Zeus. I am going David Beckham. I mean, guys, it's like I did kind of have a thing for Emma Watson for a bit, but she's a bit skinny for me. And Ali the Eye, Captain Jean-Luc Picard. Yes, Patrick Stewart is the hottest male celebrity, in my opinion. Well, just Patrick Stewart is the next generation was awesome. Yes. Yes. I mean, I just rewatched Encounter at Farpoint, and he's like, it's like, yes, we fought with the Borg, or no, we encountered Q, and it was a monumental moment in Star Trek history, the introduction of Q, and Picard's like, I hope our future missions will be more interesting. VM, you ever watch Stranger Things? Dude, VM, you really need to subscribe to Random Street Theater. Because I have reviewed almost every Stranger Things except for the latest one. So, yeah, I mean, not a lot of rewatchability in Stranger Things, I find. But, it's a TV event, and I follow those. Volumes of Zeus, that show still holds up today. Storytelling slop. Yeah. I believe that Star Trek: The Next Generation is the apex of Star Trek. It is their zenith. Okay. After that, I think they really went downhill. Voyager and DS9 were not as good. They were more space opera as opposed to more compartmentalized, which I believe was the DS9 effect. Or no, the Babylon 5 effect is what they call it, because Babylon 5 was really epic, but it's just one of those things. Allie the AI. I remember in one episode I saw Dana Troy's toe. Oh, yeah. Bingo Healer. Hottest male celebrity is the Human Torch. Get it? Giggle. Yeah. But which one? Allie the AI. I was disappointed with Picard. I couldn't watch Picard. I heard so many bad things about it. I was like, F this. I would rather watch the old TMG. I was told that Picard got really good at the end because they got the old crew back together. Incidentally, there is a movie, I don't remember the name of it, it's not science fiction, where the woman that plays Counselor Troy shows her bare chest. And what's her name? The original security officer for the Enterprise. She actually did Playboy. Paul Brady. Hey, Rich, how often do you dye your... Is it? I don't dye anything. Baldus of Zeus. Rip Natasha Yar. Yeah. She died? I have vague memories of that. I mean, the character died, yeah. Allie the Eye. I remember the first time the split the Enterprise. Yeah, that was the first episode. Encounter at Farpoint was the first separation of the Enterprise, and one of the reasons for that was because of the drastic redesign of the Klingons. That they had to come up with a way for Worf to work in that he was a Klingon. Bald Juice of Zeus. Yeah, that black blob thing killed her. That it has a name. It reappeared in Lower Decks, but that was the only reappearance it's had so far as I'm aware. Ally the Eye. It was wild. Yeah. Being again, the original Klingons were kind of blackface Asians, and they had a very Asian appearance to them, and it was inspired by that. But due to the higher budget of TMG, they wanted to do something very different with the Klingons, and that's been one of the big contentions of Star Trek ever since. Is like explaining the difference in the look of the Klingons. Although I hear in one version of Star Trek, the Klingons are big purple turds. So VM, you ever collect action figures, Neil? Had a cousin who used to collect Star Wars ones. Yeah, I collect Robotech action figures, or I did. I still have them somewhere, but I collect Robotech action figures. And what do the green tags on YouTube symbolize? Channel members? I don't know. I guess. I mean, all the green tags are definitely channel members. Bald Juice of Juice. Zeus. Black Blob was called Armus. Yes. Bingo Healer. I saw Patrick Stewart voice poop in the Emoji Movie. Okay, so to be clear, that emoji is not poop. We call it poop. It's actually supposed to be chocolate ice cream. Bingo! I have over $3,000 worth of Bluey stuff. Ralph Hernandez. How's the weather over there from Phoenix, Arizona? Bad. It's California. We go, what? There's water coming out of the sky? What is this? And then we all get into car accidents. Ally the AI. I have Spock still in the plastic. You're AI. You're not supposed to have that. Bingo Healer. Chocolate ice cream? Cool info. Yeah, but I mean, like, they called it poop in the movie. Patrick Stewart was making excrement puns all the time. Ball Juice of Juice. The green tag means I'm a member and pay Richard every month, and I'm better than you. Rhett with her head. Jill Grumerick. LeBron or Kobe? I wouldn't be able to tell. I couldn't pick him out in the lineup. Ball Juice of Juice. Please become a member. Yes, members are good. I mean, just so you guys are aware, it took me 3 tries to get a stream with sound today. I'm not doing all that great, okay? Allie the AI, Richard, have you thought about making custom emojis for members? Yeah, I do have them on Random Street Theater, but I mean, like, what do I make emojis of? I'm not really good with Photoshop, so. Bald use of Zeus. If you become a member, you get access to more stuff, and it's cheap. Um, to be clear, Ball Juice, you get early access to some things. That's all you get is early access. I have 3 levels of member, and the goal is to have one video for each of them a year early per week. And I'm not at that goal yet. I'm really these 80-hour plus weeks are really wearing into me. Bingo here, I could be chocolate ice cream because people think I'm a poop. Well, I mean, but ice cream is much tastier. LEI, you use Chat GPT or Gemini AI to make them. Okay. But what do I make the emojis of? Oh, Shabbat Shalom. Shalom. Peace, my brother. VM, LEI, you make them and send them to Neal's email. Zaddy of all Zoots, cat hair has excellent nutritional value. Gross. It's made of beta carotene, isn't it? LEDAI. VM Bro 1. I've made them for others. I could do that. Well, I mean, I could use 3 sets of them. VM was. When was the last time you had Baskins, Neal? Oh, it's been a couple years? I mean, I'd have to look it up. Look, guys, my health is not that great, and I'm fat. So I mean, like, yes, if my health was better, I would be doing the Krispy Kreme thing on Random Street Theater, and I would be doing the Baskin Robbins thing on Random Street Theater. There's a 31 Flavors not too far from my house, although, um, there's no particularly convenient time. VM, when was the Bingo Healer? You're not fat, Richard. Yes, I am fat. The world is cuddly. Or the word is cuddly. No, Bingo, I weigh 350 pounds. So I am definitely fat. Shabbat Shalom, do you monitor blood pressure? No. My blood pressure is not a concern. My heart rate is slightly elevated at the moment. And I have burned 1,083 calories for the day. But let me check my blood. Let me check my blood oxygen levels for you guys. Paul Juice of Zeus, what about a new channel where you het ripped? Guys, just so you're aware, all right, I have 6 channels. Okay, I only currently work on 2 of them. The screen is getting weird, but I do have a fitness channel, and you know what? I uploaded a video once and it got 800 views, and I was like, hell yes, I am going to get ripped. And my blood oxygen level is 98%, so I'm good. Yeah, Buffalo Brando. My watch can tell me my blood oxygen level, which is 98% at the moment. like I say, I uploaded a video on that channel and I got 800 views, and I was like, hell yes, this is great. I'm going to do this every day. I uploaded the next one, I got 350 views. I uploaded the next one, I think I got 100 views, and now just nobody's watching. So that's the thing about that particular channel is that, I mean, guys, if you want to see me do more of a specific kind of video, the thing to do is to comment on that video. You know, it's one of those things. Like, I used to have subscribers who wanted to see me do videos with my shirt off. All right. That's why I created a dedicated sport or fitness channel, because that's what I do on that channel. And it's like, yeah, you know, I mean, make respectful comments and I will make more of those videos. But I mean, what I did get was a lot of people saying how much they wanted to have sex with me. And I did not get a lot of people watching the ads and, you know, promoting the channel properly. So because I was not interested in homosexual sex, I wound up not spending as much time working on that channel. Now, again, if I weren't working 80 hours a week, yeah, you know, totally get back to doing that. But I am. You know, that's one of those things, guys, is that I have 6 channels so that everybody can pick and choose what is it you want to see me do. You want to see me read children's books? Well, then you got to go to my children's book channel and comment on those videos so I know you're there and I know you're interested. Because I have hundreds of videos on that channel and very few comments. Allie, you don't have an email address in your channel description, Richard. It should be under collaboration, and it's the name of my channel, Richard Leland Neal, all one word, at gmail.com. Okay, so it's not hard to remember. It's just the name of my channel. Bingo Healer, ha ha ha. People want to have sex with me. That's funny. How's that funny? Bingo, I'm sure there are people that want to have sex with you too. Shabbat Shalom. You should actually monitor blood pressure 3 daily, blood oxygen levels, eliminate carbs and sugar the best you can. It will change your life for the better. Yeah, I know. Focus on just whole foods, meat, chicken, eggs, egg. Tartan, do you believe in reincarnation? I don't know what reincarnation is. Bingo Healer, haha, I have the giggles, you crack me up. Actually, no, because I'm... Okay. As I recall, Bingo, you look fine. I mean, I'm not saying you make a great final girl, who are normally the most attractive woman in a horror movie, but no, I mean, you look fine, and I'm sure there are people that want to have sex with you. It's just doesn't matter what you look like. There's somebody who's into that. You know, just remember, Rusty loved you for who you were. You know, and I'm sure he thought you were the best looking thing in the world. So no, you know, I mean, there are people that find me attractive. Lord knows why. Ball Juice of Zeus, you ever seen some spooky, unexplainable, paranormal stuff, Richard? Yeah, I saw a demon once. Bingo Healer, true. Ball Juice of Juice, ban Tony. I didn't see what Tony said, so let me look it up. Yeah, Tony looks like he's one of those onion boys. You know, that's one thing about that nobody likes onions guy. Like, while he was encouraging people to bother me, That's why I had like people show up using my picture as their avatar and like asking for home tours and stuff, because that's what he was encouraging people to do. Oh, hold up, wait a minute. Yeah, bingo. The name of his channel was Nobody Likes Onions. Lamps, lamps, lamps. I have never seen someone look so much like an engineer. Now, by engineer, you mean somebody who performs engineering tasks or someone who runs a rail car? Balджus of Zeus, what's the best nationality for food? American. There's a Will Ferrell movie where they say, "What is America given the world?" And they go, "Chinese food, pizza, and chimichangas." They go, "That's Chinese, Italian, and Mexican." No, all those things are American. American Chinese food was invented in America. It's inspired by China, but it's American. Pizza is inspired by a type of bread that you buy or that you get in Italy, and there's a bakery that brings it to Costco on occasion. Bingo. Australia, mate. Vegemite and barbecue. Dear God. And chimichangas were invented in California. They're just a deep fried burrito because a restaurant manager was experimenting with trying to make a burrito last longer, so he deep fried it. But no, those things were all made here. Jay, Riches, do you know my mom is single? Well, tell her to call me. She ain't called me. I ain't gonna go looking for her. Tell her she needs to call me. Ball juice of juice, I agree. Lamps, lamps, lamps. No, Canada, maple syrup. We make maple syrup in America. Zaddy of all zoots, my mom is Tingle. Tingle? Ball juice of Zeus. Canadian donors are legit. Freaky Dicky Crafter. Do you like Lana? I don't know who that is. Bingo Healer. Maple syrup and Vegemite sandwich. Kenazi food. Interesting, actually. Jay. I will tell her, Daddy Richard. E.T. Hi, Rich. I miss you. I have videos too, bro. My videos have been posting. Joey Martinez, I want some In-N-Out burger. Yes. Yes. Well, I've had chicken, so I'm good. But I mean, need sleep. You ever have that? You've been awake so long that your skin feels greasy? E.T., it's not the same. Freaky Dicky Crafter, dude, is innocent. Lemo. Ball juice Zeus, I want some In-N-Out Richard. Yeah, me too. Well, not at the moment. Ugh. Bingo Healer, I heard a joke, but it is absolutely disgusting, so I can't tell it. Won't bother me any. Joe Martinez, how are your kitties, Richard? Well, Nimbus is right here. She's still underweight. but she's in a good mood. VM, Neil, if you can have endless bag of kernels that you can pop into microwave and it turn into any food you want, what food would it be? Chicken bites. Because then I could feed them to my cats. Right, Poopy Kitty? Right, Poopy Kitty? Bingo Healer, okay. Why does a prostitute make more money than a drug dealer? A prostitute can wash her crack and sell it again. Yeah, that's pretty nasty. Bald Juice of Zeus, just admit it, Deep Space Nine sucked. I never saw all of Deep Space Nine, but I wasn't all that into it. VM, what are chicken bites? Are they like nuggets? Yeah, they're actual pieces of chicken that have been breaded. So they're like chicken nuggets that aren't like not chicken. They're like the chicken nuggets you get at Chick-fil-A. Oh, E.T. popcorn chicken. Yes. Allie the AI, you got mail. Well, 6 emoji suggestions. Get back to me when you have a chance. Bingo. Sorry, I know that was probably the dirtiest joke on here. No. What did one tampon say to the other tampon? Nothing. They were both stuck up cunts. Gonna have to think about that one. So, I was at a music event one day, and then this guy tells me a dumb joke, and he goes, "Yeah, that was a stupid joke." I say, "Yeah, yeah. You want to hear another stupid joke?" He goes, "Sure." And I go, "My brother-in-law." He goes, "What about him?" I go, "He's a stupid joke." Bingo Healer, whoa. Billy Kidman, are you Weinstein? No. Are you a butthole? Because you sound like one. Bingo Healer giggled. The first time I heard you use the C word, that was funny. Um, apparently, if you don't say it that way, it's not the same joke. VM, what makes Jimmy a stupid joke? Falling for your sister? Um, yeah, that's one reason. I mean, he's just a dumbass, but I mean, for one thing, he believes everything my sister says. And let's be clear here. Apparently, my sister beat the crap out of him in front of my grandmother, and he stayed with her. So, Ball Juice of Zeus, Michael Burnham, Jean Luc Picard. Huh? She is brave. Utkursk, Soraz. Apparently, boy grown up. Mm. There's a band called The Who, and there's a band called The Who. They're Mongolian. And I have to say that even though it's not sung in English, Mongolian music is rather awesome. LEI, what's your favorite movie? Aliens. Piggins Jolly, I see your face and name in the Epstein files. Dude, I would have been not born yet because that was the 70s. Bald Juice. Michelle is the lead character of new Star Trek. It's a woman. LDI, what's your favorite movie? Aliens, said that. Bingo Healer. A man asked me which sex position makes the ugliest kids. I told him, go ask his parents. Mm. Bingo Healer. Brian Epstein was manager for the Beatles. Mm. Sambraham. Yo, Richard. Yo, Richie. In the house, baby. Uptown, baby. Up for the crown, baby. Sambraham. Sup, brother. Richard, how are you? Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, brother. You know, I've actually been invited to a pajama party, but I'm going to wear what I'm wearing now. I'm going to pop it in the wash before I go. Ugh. All right, guys. So I have been doing this for an hour. BM, who do you think is the most overrated actor, Neil? I don't know. I don't really think of him that way. Sam love the background, Richard. Yeah, this is a Christmas tree. It's a close up of a Christmas tree. Allie the AI is waving. Sam oh man, I entered late. Oh no worries, Richard. Take care, my man. Yeah. Okay, guys. So I'm exhausted and I'm gonna have to go lie down. I really am. So I will talk to you all later. I'm Richard.